Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to join me. Glad you can make it back. Uh, we're going to get right into this because it's actually a really important moment in history right now as far as the world economy and things like that. So, we're going to maybe learn something today that all of us minorities and people that don't know much about investing long term. I'm not talking about trading or nothing like that. I'm talking about setting your family up for generational wealth. So, right now is a turn in the cycle in the world economy. And this is when millionaires are made, I think. So, just a small disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and research. Anything I say on this channel is my opinion solely. This week has been a crazy week. If you guys, like the past 3 weeks, have been crazy. I'm sure everyone's heard the news about the Fed hiking interest rates. Um, I think they're going to do it again for like another 50 basis points or something like that. So they plan on doing stuff like that until the end of 2023. So on top of that, they're doing quantitative tightening. Quantitative tightening. If you don't know what that is, it's the opposite of quantitative easing, which is like printing money, basically. So to do tightening, you pull the printed money back out of the market. Um, I think they're talking about doing it $95 billion or something like that. Uh, but anyways, historically, when they do this, uh, markets drop terribly, and not just we're not just talking about the U.S. economy right now that's in a bond, I guess you could say. The whole world economy is really kind of inflated, except for the British pound. The British pound is looking bad right now. Uh, it's been losing worth against the U.S. dollar, and if you guys know anything about Europe, British pound is usually, you know, 1.5 times the dollar. I think it got up to 2 times at one point. But anyways, they're almost equal, and I'm pretty sure the UK just intervened to bump it up a little bit in the last week or so. So there's been quite a rally on that. But if the British pound can start gaining momentum back against the dollar, uh, that's going to be an opportunity for a lot of people that trade currencies, if you know anything about that. So, on top of that, the dollar right now, let's see here. It's my Bloomberg. Let's get rid of these ads. Sorry, I don't like paying for anything. But anyways, yeah, so the dollar. The dollar looks like a crypto chart right now. It is. This is the month chart. That's the Dixie, right? Um, this is the dot com bubble, 2000s. We're approaching those levels. Um, that's the crash, of course, when it lost value. Right now, it's too inflated. And if it keeps gaining strength, it's going to be bad. Um, but anyways, this is what they're fighting right now. The Fed. raising interest rates, uh, the quantitative tightening. This is what we're combating. Um, and I mean, we can be real. This looks like it could go further higher. I mean, look at that. So we'll have to keep our eye on the dollar. We gotta keep our eye on it. And then like I said, the British pound right now. Look at that. That's the month charts against the U.S. dollar. Mm, yeah. So since we started easing in 2008 after the crash, they've lost a lot of value against the dollar. But like I was saying, like on the day chart, they had to bump it up the other day. So might be a dead bounce. It may continue further. We're talking about a economic, collapse if it keeps going further down. But with it going down like that and the Dixie going higher, it's just, it's something terrible. Uh, Back to America, the SPY, the S&P. This is the top 500 in the U.S. market. The S&P, I think stocks right now are going to keep bleeding for a little while. This little wedge we have going on here, this, this is scary. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of scary right here. Um, these wedges, boom. That was a little one. Boom, boom. Every time we have one of those, we're gonna keep having more lows, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. But anyways, I've been shorting the market. Uh, I have this crystal ball called Ian Dunlap. But anyways, uh, I've been shorting and looking at some entries for very long term holds. Because none of this is like trading insight, guys. I'm not much of a trader. Um, and when I say short, I'm sorry, I meant putting. I've been buying put options. But anyways, um, we're looking at stuff like this. These are opportunities for like the cycle to start over as far as like millionaires and when you think of a good time to invest, we're talking like 100% gains if you hit the lowest low and sell at the highest high within 2 years. Uh, and that's with like regular indexes, which those are nobody gets in at the bottom and sells at the top. But we're talking about numbers here. When you get in a good entry price and you're gonna hold it for 10, 15 years, man, you're talking 1,000% returns. Um, you add dividends on top of that, you won't have to work in 10 years. Okay, and I mean, I know a lot of people don't necessarily have money to invest, and I know right now is like a critical time. I know right now is a real critical time when it comes to how much we're making and stuff like that. But I really need people to start paying attention to the economies and currencies and opportunities where there is a transfer of wealth. Okay, because I'll tell you right now, everyone that invested, look at this. That looks almost like a crypto chart too, but I gotta scroll it down. Let's see. The crash of 2008, right? Boom. Look at that. This is months. This goes down. I'd say we're right here somewhere. So you're talking about, look, the months even line up. We're not even in October. We're in September. Boom. October, November, December, January, February. Okay, you think you got in the bottom at March at $65, dude. What's the low? 67.10. Yep, 67.10 was the low. And you've been holding. And then you got up here at 478. Well, let's see, I'm tripping. Yeah, 479.98. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's like a 700% return. Okay. And I doubt they sold. They're still up. They still up, bro. It's gonna come back down here. They still gonna be up. And that's what I'm saying. I think another one of them opportunities are coming. I think it's gonna get, you know, I mean, man, we're talking about, I don't know, man. We're talking about 246 level for the spy. That's crazy. And I mean, y'all might think I'm wild for saying that. And I mean, it's just my opinion. But same thing with Apple. Apple, man, I love Apple. I trade Apple. Apple's too high, man. Had that flip at RSI all the way back in February and March. But I mean, I don't know. What's up with Apple? You know, like does Apple, you know, does Apple have anything other than like iOS and the iPhone? And I mean, I know they got the MacBook, but that's included with iOS. But like Apple, I think Apple has some room to come down, man. I think Apple's gonna get, if not this support level right here, you know. But I mean, like I said, that's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. Um, I don't know for sure or anything like that. That's just my thoughts. That's not even what where I get my advice and stuff from. That's not even what they think. That's just what I think. Um, because I just think it's a little overvalued. You feel me? Um, I know it's a safe stop, and people are probably gonna put in during this recession, but I just think it's a little overvalued, to be honest with you. Uh, but I will tell you this, guys. Like I said, this isn't like trading information. This is long-term investing, right? So the advice that I was given, shout out to EYL. and the master investor himself, Mr. Dunlap. Uh, those guys give the advice of two indexes, two techs. And I mean, you can switch that around, two healthcare, whatever, but you want two indexes, two safe indexes, um, and two other stocks of the same, right, in the same sector. And that's pretty safe. You know what I mean? So you're talking about Microsoft, boom, tech. Let's get Microsoft and Tesla. Who knows? And I mean, I think even look at Tesla. Oof, that's a woofer coofer right there, big dog. Yeah, but anyways, that um, you get two techs, two indexes, right? And long-term investing, you want to get in at the lowest of the lows. So we're talking about times like these, whenever there's a transfer of wealth going on. Because I mean, let's be honest, guys. Everyone's been buying into Robinhood, losing their money for the past 3 years because they think they can trade, and the market has felt that it's saturated. It's really saturated. Like it's so saturated that people that have owned since 2007 and 2009 have just been sitting in their house. And at some point, the economy has to reset itself. Although it's not really the economy, it's the feds, which isn't even a federal administration. But anyways, uh, we're at a very important time, right? People that haven't had the opportunity in the past, this is your chance. Like for real, this is your chance. Um, I think it's going to be something that really changes the nation as far as the people with power, because of course money is power in America. But I just want, especially the audience that I'm going for is my demographic, Native Americans. I don't see anybody talking about financial situations, um, how to invest, what to invest in. I don't see anyone talking about how to invest, what to invest in, how to even look at when you should invest, because it's very time specific. Um, but and I'm no master at all, by all means. I'm not somebody that's no billionaire off of stocks and long term investing yet, but I will be. Um, and I'm saying that right now. This is my receipt. You guys can, uh, as they say on the EYL, clip that up. Mike, clip that up. Cory, clip that up for real. But that's my receipt. You know, um, I remember 5 years ago I was telling people, "Yo, I'm gonna own my own fiber optic splicing business," and I wasn't even doing cable. You feel me? And I went and got certified for splicing fiber, and that was before I even had my first job doing cable. And I look back and I tell people that was my receipt for when I bought the dream. You feel me? You got to speak your dreams into existence. You've got to know what your goal is, uh, and once you meet that goal, make a higher one. Um, and I think a lot of us can do better at that. I mean, I can too. I got things that I'm lacking on, and I don't put as much effort into. But it's really something whenever you are able to help people and you can be a voice for your community and share information that I don't think a lot of people have, man. I've been talking to people. I've got some guys that are interested to come up and speak, share information, especially about things with financials, um, some financial literacy, because that's a big thing, man. We got to get out of this poor mindset that we have. Uh, it's like Dave Chappelle said. Uh, asked his daddy if he could turn up the heat in the winter. His daddy said no. He said, "I'm tired of being poor." His daddy stood up. He said, "You're not poor, son. Poor is a mindset that no one gets out of." He said, "But you broke." You feel me? And I mean, man, look, everybody gets down sometimes, but we cannot be stuck in that poor mindset. We're already at a disadvantage. We got to get up. We gotta break habits. We gotta just get better at executing things. Cause the information's out there. I encourage everyone to go and like try to start learning something or something. Um, I was talking to someone the other day, and they were talking about music and stuff, and like, I don't even listen to music anymore. Like, I make long rides for work, and I'm always learning stuff. I love learning. I never want to quit learning. I listen to all kinds of things. I don't care what it is. Um, Making bagels, sewing sheets, plumbing, yard work, paleo, Hebrew, it doesn't matter. I love learning everything because the information is out there, you know. Um, but I encourage everyone to start speaking things into your life right now. Start learning because the opportunities coming. I think the next couple months will really be critical as far as an opportunity to hop into some markets. Uh, so for people that have been saving money or anything like that, you guys really need to get ready because it's about to go down. But thanks you guys for tuning in again. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you guys stay tuned and everything. We got some more info coming up. I think I'm gonna do videos every Monday, but I knew the market and stuff this week was crazy, and I think we just need to go ahead and say stuff about that. Um, so you guys stay tuned. Be sure to comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Peace.